Welcome back to another video. Today's review is focused on iCarly, the first two episodes of season 2. And here is my review. The first two episodes of this brand new season, they were pretty good to me. As so far, this revival has had a few pretty good episodes, as episodes have been from good to okay to just all right. Season 2, in my opinion, is starting off on a positive note. Episode 1 is entitled, I Guess Everyone Just Hates Me Now, as sometime later, Carly has broken up with both Wes and Beau, and because of that, Wes and Beau has started a internet web show, just talking about their experiences with Carly, just making jokes about her, just all kinds of just horrible things. And because of that, Carly is now enemy number 1, as basically a lot of people have turned on her and have been sending her hate mail, just all kinds of just horrible things that is just affecting her and her show. Carly then tries to figure out what exactly to do to make all of the hate between Wes and Beau stop, and that she can just go on with her life. She tries to bring both of them onto her show to apologize and to explain why she did what she did, but unfortunately it is not working in her favor. So she decides to enter into a fake relationship with Freddie, and that causes a whole bunch of just problems for the two of them, as apparently so many people have been wanting to see the two get together since the original show. Even Freddie's mom, Marissa, make t-shirts of the two. Like, it is just downright crazy. And these two have to just pretend to be together outside of the show to make sure that everyone thinks they're a couple. And it somewhat works for a long time until it doesn't, as eventually Carly has to break things off with Freddie after she catches him kissing another woman, and she basically admits to everyone that it was all a hoax, it was all a lie. She did it to make all of the controversy around her just stop, to say the least. Spencer, in the meanwhile, is throwing a launch party for something that he's been working on, and because of not having any good ideas, he decides to throw a launch party for Freddie's failed business, Creddy, as it failed in the last season, and that party is just a whole mess, to say the least. So the episode basically ends with just Carly now being known as a liar. Wes and Beau's relationship and friendship is now over with because of, I guess, obvious reasons. And Harper's relationship with Double Dutch sadly ends, as Double Dutch has to go away for a long time with her shows. Episode 2 was entitled iObject, Lewbert, and this episode featured a lot of many old stars from the original series just making a surprising return. Carly is being sued by Lewbert for damages caused to him personally and everything else, because if you saw the original series, then you saw some of the horrible things that Carly and her gang did to Lewbert, as they did a lot of just jacked up stuff. Lewbert seems to be doing well for himself, as apparently he has a successful firm for injuries, and he just seems to be doing well. His wart is no longer gone, and he just decides to call and bring in a few surprising returns. Guppy, he makes his return. He talks about some of the things that the gang did to Gibby, and it was nice to see Guppy. Chuck makes his return as well, talking about how horrible Carly and Spencer was to him and some of the horrible things that they did to him. But if you remember, Chuck was a horrible, horrible individual. He did a lot of just horrible things to Spencer, basically. So Carly decides to bring in Marissa. That doesn't work. And then, long story short, by the end of the episode, Lewbert basically goes insane because of Carly just thanking him for everything in her life that has happened so far. But unfortunately, she loses the lawsuit, of course. She has to pay over $250,000 in damages, and Spencer pays it, of course. In the meanwhile, Harper and Millicent have been hanging out a lot more, and Harper, at first, she likes the friendship with Millicent, but it becomes too much for her. So much so that Millicent basically causes her a date with a friend that she was trying to see. and she has an idea of what to do to stop Millicent, and it works in her favor. But yeah, that is how episode 2 basically ends. I felt like both of these episodes were not bad. They were pretty good. It was really nice to see Guppy, Chuck, Lewbert come back for one episode. And honestly, I cannot wait to see what is going to happen next in this revival series. So until next time, thank you for watching. And as always, goodbye.